All right, guys. It's been a few days since I did a video. I got kind of busy with some other stuff. College is kicking my butt. Anyway, you don't want to hear that. But anyway, so back to we left off on lesson 3. We're looking at Megan's Disney vacation. It just says discuss the following with your partner. You don't have a partner to discuss with, but we can talk about the x-intercepts, y-intercepts, the slope, and what it means for each independent, dependent variables. So let's look at this. I just want you to get a little more comfortable with the concept itself, and then don't stress. Okay, if we notice, this would be our y-intercept, and if we look at our equation up here, it says 685. So our y-intercept is 685. That is the distance of the whole trip, right? Okay, so distance of whole trip. All right, now, if I think about it, x-intercepts down here, it's somewhere between 10 and 11. All right, so we can actually figure that out because we're driving at 65 miles an hour. And if I divide that out, it's about 10.5. We'll round it off. So that's about how many hours before they get there. So the x-intercept is 10.5, and that would represent hours until arrival. And then the other thing was the slope. Slope is the rise over run, or in this case, the fall over run. And if I look at my equation, it says negative 65h. That represents my slope. So my slope will be negative 65 because it is going down from left to right. Okay. And so if my slope is negative 65, then I know that represents how much closer, right, I'm getting to my destination. Every hour. Okay. All right. The independent and dependent variables. Independent, in this case, remember independent is my x, and that's hours, number of hours, right? And my dependent is my y, which is distance, right? So time over distance would be your, distance over time would be your rate of change, or your slope, however you want to say it. Now, on your assignment, the next page, okay, where it says, what steps might you take to graph this equation? All you have to put is you'd start at your y-intercept, right? You'd start here at your y-intercept, and then you go down 65 and over 1, right? Down 65 over 1, down 65 over 1, and you could finish out your graph. Or you could start at 685 and then take and figure out what your x-intercept is, and then connect the two. Whichever way, however you want to explain that, either way is fine with me. And you can watch this video and listen to that over and over again. All right, and then also on the next page, at the bottom it says, by studying the graph, where do you see the components of the graph mentioned above? Okay, and so you can just reference all this here. Y-intercept 685, it's where it crosses the y-axis, okay? X-intercept 10.5, it's where it crosses the x-axis. Slope is how far down and over it's going each time, and so on. Okay, so you get the idea on that. All right, so I will leave the next one, this here, it says exit ticket, graphing and context. Okay, I want you to take what we did right here, and I want you to apply it to this I want you to try on your own. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do another video shortly on lesson 4.